how do you fight people who wrap themselves in dynamite? They get up, brush their teeth in the morning, shave, I suppose, in some cases. They go off to the airport with the idea of blowing themselves up, killing themselves that day, that morning. How do you beat an army like that? Because this gets down to something that we haven't dealt with before in our history. How do we beat that kind of mentality?
We have to be so tough and so vigilant, and we have to do things, frankly, that we've never done before.
But they want to die for their cause.
Maybe they do, and some of them do, and you know, a lot of people are trying to figure out why they do this, how they do this.
They're recruited.
Are they drugged out?
No, they're recruited.
Are they drugged out when they do it? What's going on when they walk in and they blow themselves up? Are they all drugged out? Is somebody drugging them? There's a lot of things going on. And, you know, when I talked about we have to be very careful because we have people coming into this country, it's a very bad situation. We have thousands and thousands of people coming into our country. We have no idea where they come from, who they are.
But oftentimes, it's the second or first generation. It's not the first wave of immigrants. These people in Belgium have been living there. They were born there. They're Belgians. And so how do you deal with that situation?
Well, look at the guys in Boston, the Boston
They were here.
They came
so what
here
do you do with
as young kids, and they became radicalized.
Does banning their entry into the country, even temporarily, encourage them to be on our side against the terrorists, or encourage them to be on the other side?
I think banning until we figure out what's going on is an important thing, and I take a lot of heat for it, and a lot of people like me for it, to be honest with you. But, Chris, there's something going on.
But there's 1.6 billion Muslims in the world, and they're all getting the message from Donald Trump, who's leading the fight for the Republican nomination for president, saying, stay out of my country. How does that encourage them to fight ISIS?
Chris,
how does that encourage them to fight the bad guys?
They have a problem, too. They have a big problem. I have been called by more Muslims saying what you are doing is a great thing, not a bad thing. The two people in San Bernardino, I have actually, believe it or not, I have a lot of friends that are Muslim, and they call me. In most cases, they're very rich Muslim, okay?
But do they get in the country?
Call me, they'll come in.
How do you let them in?
And you'll have exceptions. Wait. Look, Chris. With the San Bernardino situation, many people saw that apartment with bombs all over the apartment.
Yeah, I agree
bombs
with that.
on tables.
If you see something, say something.
Not one person, with all the people that said, they said it's racial profiling. That's why they didn't call. You know why they said that? Because some lawyers said, you know, you saw this, you better come up with a good excuse. They said it's racial profiling. A lot of people saw what was going on in that apartment. Not one Muslim.
I'm with you on this. Of course I'm with you. But that's not the question.
Why didn't they report them?
Look, you're saying ban.
Chris, why don't they report them?
Okay, you say ban them from entering the country, and they get the message everywhere in the world. 1.6 in Indonesia, Pakistan, everywhere, in Albania. Anywhere there's Muslims, you know, they know you don't want them. So they get the message. They're a little more ill-disposed to fight ISIS a little bit more after that once they say the Americans don't even like us.
Maybe they'll be more disposed to fight ISIS. Maybe they'll say we want to come back into America. We got to solve this problem. I'm serious about that.
Cruz, your guy, anyway, Cruz is pushing more. He wants patrol cars driving up neighborhoods he thinks are Muslim people living there, looking in the windows for plotting. I mean, it's an insane idea. These aren't street criminals. They're plotting bombings, if they are, and they're going, we're going to go up and down the streets. That'll make them more militant against us.
Well, he's toughening up his stance because my stance has been very
What do you think of his stance? Patrol cars.
I think we have to look at the mosques. I think we have to be extremely careful. We have to look at mosques.
We're making enemies
a lot of
here.
things. We're making enemies by doing nothing. I mean, we're knocking down World Trade Centers. We're shooting planes into the Pentagon. Probably the other plane was going toward the White House. You had some very brave people. But, you know, what are we going to do? Just sit back and say we want to be nice to everybody? We can't be so nice.